Welcome back, guys. Have you ever found yourself in love with one person but curious about the idea of exploring connections with others? Imagine a world where love isn't limited by strict boundaries, where clear communication and mutual respect are the foundations of something that challenges traditional relationships. Welcome to ethical non-monogamy, where the lines are redrawn and love takes on new meaning. Sounds intriguing, right? Stick around, because the most essential tip for navigating this path comes right at the end. Don't miss it! So, what exactly is ethical non-monogamy? Well, picture this. Instead of the usual just us two setup, partners openly agree to explore romantic or intimate connections with others, ethically. But what does ethically even mean in this context? It means one word: consent. This isn't about sneaking around, it's about transparency, open communication, and mutual understanding. Without consent and clear boundaries, this setup can quickly turn into chaos. And that's why talking about boundaries is the first big step. Flashback to the beginning. Rewind to the start of the journey. Think about the first time two people sit down and seriously consider the idea of not limiting their love to just one person. The conversations aren't easy. Imagine the questions that flood their minds. Will I feel jealous? Will my partner still value me? These questions make or break the foundation of ethical non-monogamy. And this is where clear, honest communication comes in. So what do you think? Could you have that honest conversation about who else you might be interested in without hurting the person in front of you? If yes, you're halfway there, because trust and clarity are what make ethical non-monogamy work. Building on communication and consent. Now here's where most people hesitate. So you know where? Yes, you got it. It's dealing with jealousy. Yes, jealousy can and will pop up. The trick isn't to suppress it, but to communicate it. Let your partner know when you're feeling insecure and talk it out. Believe it or not, ethical non-monogamy often strengthens relationships because partners learn to confront these insecurities together. Practical tip for addressing insecurity. Instead of asking, "Why do you need someone else?" try asking, "How can we make sure this doesn't affect the bond we share?" See the difference? It's about creating a space where both partners feel secure, respected, and valued, even with others in the picture. Now here's the big advice. Set up relationship check-ins. This means you and your partner meet up regularly to discuss how things are going. Are both of you still happy with the setup? Are there new boundaries to set? These check-ins aren't just practical, they're essential. They keep things grounded, ensure both partners are on the same page, and most importantly, show respect for each other's needs. Question for my viewers. So, if you were in a setup like this, could you see yourself openly discussing your feelings regularly with your partner? Write me in the comments section. And remember that essential tip I mentioned earlier? Here it is. If it's not built on trust, respect, and clear boundaries, ethical non-monogamy can't work. But when these three elements are there, you're no longer just in a relationship. You're in a partnership of deep, open understanding. If this sounds like something you want to dive deeper into, hit the subscribe button. There's so much more to explore in the world of relationships. And if you're already in an ethical, non-monogamous relationship, share your experiences in the comments. Remember to subscribe if you're interested in exploring relationships outside the box. See you in the next video. Until then, stay strong and kind.